I've been through countless wars. Look up to the sky.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Legendary! Double kill! Chase me! Legendary!
Thought to miss you. Another ticket.
Shogyo Mogyo! Legendary! Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Shogyo Mogyo! Legendary! Shogyo Mogyo! You have slain an enemy! Double kill!
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Once upon a time, Maharpura was a rich and prosperous kingdom with great historical position. Minsitar was the prince of Maharpura. Young as he might be to serve in the forces, he was respected with his remarkable achievements and was called one of the 4 great generals of Maharpura. But heroes could never avoid falling for beauties. Minsitar met up with a beautiful girl on the lakeside of the palace, and soon later they fell in love with each other.
However, his father, the king, knew about it very quickly. Minsitar begged and begged, but still his father strongly stood against his love. Tense was the atmosphere when the king held the holy spear towards his son. Minsitar's father couldn't be more furious. Minsitar realized his decision could not be changed, and the consequence had already been beyond control. He was driven out of the palace.
Years flew by, and the king got serious disease with few days left. The palace was covered in sadness and panic. Rebel and unrest seized the chance, and the whole palace fell into chaos.
Foreign forces started their invasion upon hearing the death of the king. Poor Maharpura was under will of its enemies and soon became devastated.
A messenger managed to escape quietly and found Minsitar, the former prince. He told Minsitar that the king had long ago forgiven him, and now Maharpura was in great crisis. The prince should take the holy spear and save the kingdom and his people. Prince unhesitatingly took the holy spear and fought against the enemies. Finally, through countless wars, Minsitar wiped out all the invaders and rebelling enemies.
Maharpura was at peace again. Prince Minsitar was deeply loved by the people and ascended the throne. He became the next king of Maharpura.
Minsitar brought revolution and innovation to his kingdom. Soon later, Maharpura became a prosperous kingdom again.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Hero Spotlight. Today we will introduce to you a new hero,
Minsitar.
the courageous warrior.
Minsitar
Is the king of the Maharpura. With the holy spear inherited from his father, he could pull any enemy to himself at his will. What is the most fearsome aspect of this hero is that he can summon 4 royal guards to fight at his side. In a word, this hero is a fighter that could summon guards to fight alongside him and stop enemies from escaping using directional blink skills. First skill,
Minsitar
stabs forward with the Spear of Glory, dealing physical damage to all enemies along the way. When pulling back the spear, he will also pull the first enemy towards himself, dealing physical damage and knocks them back afterwards. Try to better use this skill and pull back the backline heroes who are easy to slay, even when they're hiding behind the tanks. Second skill, Minsitar awakens the strength of the golden shield to obtain a shield effect, and immediately increases movement speed. Meanwhile, he releases the power within the golden shield forward. The power explodes upon hitting the first enemy unit, and deals physical damage to all enemies in the area. The first enemy will be stunned for several seconds, and the other enemies will be knocked back. The range of the skill is not too wide, so better use it together with his first skill, and by doing so, the hit rate will be increased. Ultimate.
Minsitar
Charges a short distance forward and calls 4 royal guards to form a shield and fight together with him. Each attack of royal guards deals physical damage. When staying in the area,
Minsitar
increases his physical and magic defenses. Enemies within the field reduce movement speed and cannot use directional blink skills. The royal guards cannot move, but they'll attack enemies in the field first. This effect is a nightmare to those who heavily use blink skills. Try to use
Minsitar
first skill, pull enemies back, and use his skill to finish them off. Passive.
Minsitar
Inspires the whole team. Whenever teammates slay enemy heroes, he obtains extra gold. Whenever
Minsitar
himself slays enemies, all the teammates obtain extra gold. With this passive, Minsitar can perform more ganks with his teammates without the worry of his farming falling behind. We recommend these 3 sets of equipment items.
Minsitar
Ultimate will expose him to the enemies, so being more tanky is highly recommended. Endless Battle and Thunderbelt increase the damage of his first and second skills, as well as his survivability. In terms of emblems, we recommend the Fighter set, which consists of Bravery, Invasion, and Unbending Will. It focuses more on attack performance, which will also grant
Minsitar
the possibility of killing an enemy with combo. For his battle spells, we recommend Flicker. Not only does it increase Minsitar's mobility, but also his flexibility in battle. Therefore, Flicker is practical for both attacking and withdrawing.
Minsitar
Used his ultimate and dashed into the enemies, for the effect that their blink skills are restricted in the area by
Minsitar
They had no way but running away. Tigreal dashed in and used his ultimate. He pulled all the enemies together. What a perfect combo. Enemies got wiped out. The victory was with
Minsitar
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
through countless wars. Look up to the sky.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Legendary! Double kill! Chase me! Legendary!
If that means you, another ticket.
Shogyo Mogyo! Legendary! Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Shogyo Mogyo! Legendary! Shogyo Mogyo! You have slain an enemy! Double kill!
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Once upon a time, Maharpura was a rich and prosperous kingdom with great historical position. Minsitar was the prince of Maharpura. Young as he might be to serve in the forces, he was respected with his remarkable achievements and was called one of the 4 great generals of Maharpura. But heroes could never avoid falling for beauties. Minsitar met up with a beautiful girl on the lakeside of the palace, and soon later they fell in love with each other.
However, his father, the king, knew about it very quickly. Minsitar begged and begged, but still his
Intense action na naman dito sa MPL Season 2 Road to Nationals. Siyempre, thank you sa ating legendary sponsor, Smart. We are your casters. My name is Wolf, kasama si Parang Tads. Parang Tads, mukhang mainit yung laban natin, ha? Sino ba maglalaban yan?
Sobrang init yan. We have Execration versus Finesse Solid.
Yun na nga. At the recent na kanilang pagkikita.
Nako.
Isang legendary na lahat na naman ay nagulat. Finesse Solid defeating Execration. So ito, before that, yung kanilang nakalaban was Bren na top 1 team. And they have Execration top 3. Pares nilang natalo. So ito na yung banse. Kumbaga, banse ng Execration. Tingnan natin kung makabawi yung Execration. Pero Finesse Solid, looking really promising. This is Execration. So far, they have 5 members. Zapnu, si Jeff Cutie Forever, si Lard, you have Yolo, and you have Pakbet. And syempre, Execration. Ano naman ito, isa sa mga yan, nakita natin. Nasa lang sila. Zapno, of course, favorite ng madaming mga fans.
Maraming mga fanbase si Zapno.
And siguro, napapaisip na talaga sila ngayon paano sila babawi sa Finesse Solid. And speaking of Finesse Solid.
And on the side of Finesse Solid, we have Nick, Boo, Lex, Levi, and Dale. Alam ko, Dale.
Ano bang basa kay...
Pagkasabi ni Manjing kasi Dale, Mr. Worldwide.
Feeling ko Dale. And si Boss Lex, na-interview namin siya after their match last time. And sobrang nakakatuwa yung energy ni Kuya Lex. Tapos ano pa siya, was really napaka-thankful niya sa mga teammates niya. Alam mo yun, sobrang before, parang syempre nag-face sila ng maraming problems sa team kasi hindi rin ganun kataas yung standing sila. But ito yung klase ng confidence boost in the middle of the season na gusto mo mangyari. Nakakatalo ka ng mga top teams like Solid, for example. Either like Execration, I mean, and Friend. And it's gonna be really good for Solid heading into the playoffs kasi syempre marami pa silang laban. Mas maganda na may confidence ka na build.
Tama yun. Parang ano yun eh, parang, uy, wait lang, sumasabay tayo.
Kaya pa.
It means kaya natin. Something is working out. Siyempre, may mga adjustment. Pati, parang ano nila yan eh, parang boosting moral. Boosting moral. Isa yun sa mga pinaka-importante sa mga players, lalo kapag going sa professionals.
Yeah. Lalo na pag mga gatong long tournament series, you want to have that confidence built as soon as possible. Siyempre, ito, Solid versus Execution draft of game number 1. We have Grok na ban ng Solid. Samantala, Harith naman mula sa Execration. Humor next for Solid. Ano kaya next ito? I think this could be a Claude na ban mula sa Execration. Don't wanna give it to your opponents for sure. But kanina, ayun na, Claude. Kanina nakita natin sa game, I think yung Claude was controlled by Archangel Wicked Minds, pero hindi rin sila nanalo.
Kahit nagkaroon ng maraming space si Claude. Kaso yung impact, tingin ko yun yung naging problema sa 4v5 skirmishes nila kanina eh. So yung farm si Claude, then wala yung pressure kaagad ng wala agad yung pressure ng 4v5 team.
Kasi
ang pwede lang nilang gawin is yung i-def lang, at least hindi sila magkaroon ng maraming casualty, and then nawawalan ng parang nag-drive ka, lagi kang pumapreno mga ginagawa mo.
Hindi ka dire-diretso yung rakada mo, kumbaga. But now, Execution will go for the pick on the Cho. Na, syempre, alam ni Thamus na rin. So, Thamus, we're on. Again, ito na naman yung mga sabi nating sustain na team fights. Yung mga makukuha natin heroes. But, Alice, isa siya sa mga few mages na medyo nandun sa side na medyo fighter sila. Parang, I don't know kung if you'll agree with me on this, but medyo fighter mage siya para sa akin. Kasi taso sustain niya yan. Like you mentioned, lifesteal is the key for Alice. And I think na medyo namamatch dito ng Thamus and fighter yung sustain na can come out and the damage from the Alice, of course. Now, there could be a Kaya and Gush pick mo Solid.
And adding to that, I certainly agree. Kasi siya yung frontliner siya yung mage na gustong laging sumabak sa harapan. Gusto niyang pumunta dun sa position na kung saan maraming agad hero para at least ma-sustain or at least ma-amp up niya yung effectiveness ng yung efficiency rather ng kanyang ultimate along with the lifesteal. And that's a lot of time being given on the side of Finesol kung sakali ma-pull off nila na maayos.
Nakay, natural na sagot sa isang Kaya kasi yung nature na isang Kaya, go all in on the take-off. So, pipitas ka, tatalong ka with Divine Judgment. Pero syempre, pag umayakay na pwedeng mag-1,000 pounder or sometimes nag-flicker in pa. Just to use the ultimate, the Hurricane Dance to disrupt yung combination with the Kaya. So this is a very nice pick coming up from Execration. At close out ng Solid with a Martis and a potential na Lolita.
Numenon Blast na tapos meron pa siyang Martis yung...
Ashura Aura. Mortal Coil to go with it. Now, Execration, paano nila i-close out to? Kailangan pa nila ng, I would say, ng way para makontrol yung Bartis and the Gushon. And even yung Alice, napaka-mobile actually ng Solid side dito. Hindi nga lang sila ganun kakunat, I would say. Kaya, not so squishy. Pero syempre, pwede sila ma-burst down dito ng members of Execration. So, I think dalawa yung pwedeng choice ng Execration. Either a burst hero or a very mobile hero. Like the Hellcurt.
Like Hellcurt.
Medyo nandun siya. Dalawa yung na-check niya doon. Burst niya is pretty all-in. Parang isa lang yung kaya niya muna i-burst at a time. Not like something like a Kagura or a Harley. And syempre, meron din siya ng way para mapigilan yung mga mobile heroes like Gushon and Martis because of the mobility na meron na Hellcurt. Tapos may silence pa siya na goods talaga if you're going up against Gushon and Martis.
Against Gushon and Martis. And also adding to that, you're playing with the vision.
Laging,
that's right. Yung Dark Knight plus meron ka pang Akai. So, napakamadaling mag-position for an Akai role na mailagay niya yung sarili niya sa loob mismo ng fight at i-separate yung buong team fight ng Solid.
Very exciting naman dito for Solid is of course yung burst potential nila. Imagine Martis, Gushon, tapos you have the Alice as well. Pag na out of position dito mula sa members ng Execration, kaya nila ma-burst down din agad with all of the magic damage, the nukes na meron sila. And if they do find their openings, I think kaya nilang i-whittle down yung defenses or yung composition ng Execration. So Execration has to kind of watch out for that. And Finesolid has to play around that advantage na meron sila.
Kailangan nila makita kung yung power spikes sila, an opportunity for Wise. And ito na nga, mga kaibigan, game 1 of the best of 3 series, we have Finesolid versus Execration. And on the side of Finesse, we have Dale playing Alice, Lex on Kaya, Carl on Gushen, Levi para sa Martis, and Boo on Lolita.
Sabila naman si Jeff Curie forever. I think Thamos, you have the show controlled by Lard. Dian on the Akai. Si Kagura naman. Si Pakbet ang kumokontrol at si Zapno with the Hellcurt. Game 1 of a best of 3 series between Finesolid and Execration. Tingnan natin kung makakabawi this time ang Execration or will Finesolid say na kami na talaga mas malapit na team kesa sa inyo.
Merong ano yan eh, merong dalang emosyon yan, tol. Merong dalang emosyon yung laro na yan. Parang, sige, natalo nyo kami noong unang beses, kaya nyo bang pangalawahin? Kaya nyo bang patunayan? Na...
Kasi parang pag isang beses ka may argument pa, nakaswerte lang yan, nakachamba lang yan. Pero pag dalawang beses na yun, mapapaisip ka talaga. Mas malakas pa talagang Finesolid over Execration. We'll see. But to see, si Dale naka-secure, naka-nakaw ng Crab. Nice retribution.
Indeed. Kaso naman si top lane naman yung Crab is really exposed. Carl is also there and Zapnu just tamang lurking behind the bush there, bush there.
Dalawang Crab yun, parang Tads. And sa ganito 1 minute mark, yung ganun klaseng lead na nabibuild up mo, ang laki pa rin ng impact niyan. Kahit pasabihin mong hindi siya kasing laki ng turtle, for example, or a lord, or a turret, napakalaki pa rin na boost nun. Initially, kasi it will mean na mas malakas na kayo in the 2 minute mark where yung mga engagements around the turtle happen. So, we can snowball out of it. Tingnan natin kung paano magka-capitalize yung Finesolid with their advantage that they have right now.
Hindi pa tayo papansin mo, we're almost going to hit our 2 minute mark. Ano nangyari yun? Uy, Zapno trying to run away and Levi, he doesn't want to overextend. At syempre, discipline sa ating mga players. And also Pakbet, ito na ang Divine Retribution. Uy!
Divine Judgment. Secures the kill. Uy, si Boo actually tumalo na dito. They want to control naman. Last gagamitin mo. Wala pa. Hindi pa siya level 4. Akai having to force the ultimate. The jumping from Carl. Naku po, napita sila si Akai dito. Lard might be next. Pero hindi ganun kadaling target yan. That's a show. Maraming pang absorb, maraming pang heal, maraming pang sustain. I mean, and he will be able to survive around the members of Finesolid, but I really like the aggression mula sa Finesolid. Able to get 2 members down. Jeff QT has to run away from the rest of Finesolid.
Ang ganda ng sword spike kanina ni Negation. Saktong-sakto, kahit nasa loob na ng tier 1 tower, papasok at papasukin. Kaso, at the moment, we have Execration trying to steal the turtle away sa Finesolid. At napakaganda nga naman ito, ganun. Pakbet, Numinon blast on the backline. Si mga huli pa, Alice will try to sustain himself. Kaso si Martis nandun naman, Hurricane Dance naman kay Dian. But
Jeff Finesolid. Finesolid. This is all Finesolid. Double kill para kay Martis. Si takedown na kay si Lard. Tatakbo na dito. Nahatak pa. Wow. Divine Judgment just in time. Naroon sa cooldown. Pero may flicker out si Lard dito and he's gonna be able to get away. But Finesolid, dalawa yung nakuha nilang kill. Actually, 3. Out of that, tapos nakuha pa yung turtle. So, sulit na sulit.
Sulit na sulit, mamen. At kita mo naman yung advantage kagad. For the first 2 minutes, kanina pantay na pantay pa ang network. But with that single execution, lumamang na agad sila. Around approximately 3,000.
Gustong-gusto ko yung pagka-time nito ng Finesolid. Yung, imagine, nung malapit na mamatay yung turtle, ginamit nila yung Dark Knight Falls. Ginamit yung Dark Knight Falls na na Execration, pero yung kanilang pagka-converge nung tinry tumalon ng Execration, yun yung tamang timing on their side. Able to snatch the turtle na uncontested kahit pa sabihin natin may Dark Knight Falls na available. At tapos yun nga, yung tamang counter with the Martis kasi na-lockdown, medyo na-control sila ni Akai with the Hurricane Dance. But sabi dito is yung Martis, gamit nga naman yung Mortal Coil, yung Asura Aura, yung mga dashes, and even yung control. Kasi may micro mispositioning yun, di ba? Yung coming out from the Asura Aura, it was enough for Finesolid to actually disposition yung Execration at manalo doon sa mga laban.
Indeed. Talaga Martis talaga ang gumawa ng karamihan. Ang laki ng ginawa dun sa skirmish na yun sa top lane.
And you're gonna have to comment, kaya din na tama yung timing din with the Divine Judgment. Even yung pagtalo niya, Finesolid, like the song says, dripping with finesse sa ating laban.
Talaga.
Levi up top.
Well, at the moment, we have Execration looking for Dale! Napap niya yung ultimate, but makasustain ba yun? It's 4 against 1. It's really impossible. It's really difficult for them. Or for him to run away, rather.
May Dark Knight Falls na kinamit. The turret will be taken out. So mukhang kokontra dito ang Finesolid by taking a tower as well doon sa may top lane, pero not as fast as Execration. That is Execration committing so much, pero sulit na rin. At the early stages, okay lang na mag-all-in kayo sa mga pagbibitas lang kasi hindi pa naman ganun ka-demanding yung mga team fights in the early stages of the game. Execration finding something out of the map.
At Finesolid na, naghahanap na sila ng pick-off dito. The side of Finesolid. Since alam nila na in-lead sila, at ang pwede nilang kunin, uy!
Naku po.
Uy, Levi. Makakahuli pa yata. Lex.
Oh, ito na. Hinatak na nga si Dian dito. And they have the damage. Akay, napagamit ang ulti dito pero sobrang na-overwhelm siya ng Finesolid. Wala yung members execution para sa counter nung time na yon. But this time, it might be the case. Lard is here for the control. Pero kailangan nyo lang tumakbo. The Hellcurt will activate the ultimate. Luminong gas. Santo yung tinamaan dito. And the jump in from Boon. They will have the damage this time. Si Pakbet.
Tatlo ang nahatak. Mukhang gusto pa yata na isa pa, Alice trying to go in, but he will be punished inside the tier 1 tower. Mukhang makakatakas pa yata. Si Boo trying to hide, looking for a good angle. Jeff Cutie forever looking for... I think that's an parang
disengage na.
Disengage na rin talaga.
That was really promising for Finesolid. Yung Numinum Blast nila, tatlo yung tinamaan. Isa sa mga pinakamaraming Numinum Blast connections na nakita ko. Unfortunately, hindi sila ready dun sa fight. Medyo nag-hesitate nga sila eh. Hindi nila alam kung lalaban ba sila or magba-back out. Yun yung medyo, sabihin na nating split-second decision making na not really good for Finesolid. Kasi nga, parang hindi sila one as a team noon time na yun. But, hindi naman ganun ka-game breaking. Not too much of a deal. Kasi, one for one lang naman din yung naging trade-off. So, Finesolid, they still are on the lead, nonetheless.
Tingin ko kung sakaling hindi nahuli si Alice doon, pwede nilang i-go sa loob ng tier 1 tower. Since, well, as we can see, tier 1 tower on the top lane is medyo, siguro, mga 2 hits na lang siguro.
Yeah, malapit na mapatumba. That's right.
Ako, kaso may opportunity na Lolita, pinasa sa loob, Cho, trying to at least dish out some a little bit of damage from that tank. Kaso sobrang kunit nga naman nun. At yung Execration pumupunta na sa top lane habang si Hellcurt bibigyan pa rin ng space, or rather space being given for this Hellcurt to farm. At he might be, or they will be successful to take down this tier 1.
All fairness sa Execration, sila yung nakasecure dito ng mga tore. While Gale, we gonna punt, pero syempre makakatakas din siya. So lamang sa tore dito yung Execration. And now they're pushing their advantage. Nilulak nila si Boo, pero medyo makulat-kulat dito si Boo. Siyempre may sustain because of the shields. And he is a tank. She is a tank, I mean. And makakaligtas nga naman siya. While that is happening, yung Martis nakapag-farm dito sa baba. Yung gitna naman, si Lex nandito, tumalon na. Pero yung members sa Execration medyo magka-atikit. And masasnipe actually yung Tore. Tingin sa gitna.
Muntik pa sila makakuha ng isa doon since tingin ko meron ding unting hesitation on the side of Execration eh. They can try to punish Lolita, but it's ang dami nilang kailangang i-commit para mapatay lang yung Lolita na yun. At nakita na nila si Alice, rather nasa baba pa siya. Kaso yung tagal na kaya mong i-stay dun sa area na yun is quite risky for the side of Execration.
Yeah, Finesolid mas maganda so far yung kanyang composition for those prolonged team fights at this rate. Pero mamaya, may expect natin na yung mga matatagal na CJs, matatagal na constant na laban ng laban is gonna be in the favor of Execration. Pagdating na siguro ng mga almost late game, yung mga bandang 8-minute mark, 9-minute mark, doon na sila lumalakas. And mukhang ito na nga, Execration wants to take advantage. Nahuli na dito si Boo. But can they actually kill the Lolita? Mukhang hindi pa. Enough. Nakapag-flicker na patay pa nila Kagura doon sa likod. Yung Akai nandun sa masyado forward. Numinum Blast will be cast. Hindi na nila kailangan. Dahil mapapatin yung show. Si Dian masyadong advanced mag-isip. Naiwan niya yung mga tropa niya. This time, mapapanish siya. 3 down on the deck for Execration. At hindi pa tapos. Sabi ni Levi, nako, meron ako nakita dito. Si Jeff Cutie forever. Napatay pa niya yung Tamus. And Finesolid gets 4. And even a turret in the middle.
It's a slight misplay on the side of Execration. Sinubukan nilang pumasok sa pinakalob, which is si Akai, nasa loob na ng mismong team fight. Na-separate siya sa rest ng kanyang team at ginamit niya agad yung Hurricane Dance. Well, it's not that good. Hindi siya ganun kaganda for me since wala siyang na-lockdown. Na-pushback niya lang yung iba. Pero habang yung Finesolid, inuubos na yung likod ng Execration since siya yung frontliner eh. Siya yung tipong mag-a-absorb dapat ng damage.
The thing with Akai is yun niya, tumalon siya doon sa likod. Like I mentioned, nahiwalay siya sa teammates niya. And while promising na meron siyang connection with Hurricane Dance, hindi enough eh. Kasi wala silang damage after that. Tapos isa lang actually tinatamaan niya constantly that time. And dun sa backlines kasi, imagine, you have the Gusion, you have Akaya, meron ka pang isang Lolita, control and damage, meron talaga for sure. So, kung ikaw yung Akai at naiwan mo yung teammates mo, mamamatay talaga yung teammates mo. Di ba pinag-usapan natin sa draft kanina, isang mispositioning lang mula sa execration, mababurst down talaga. And we can see that in action dito sa lating laban from Finesse Solid. And now, they are gonna expand their lead to 6K. Tapos, i-even na sila dito ng Torre. Actually, lamang na sila. 5 Torre na batumba. Wow. 3 lang yung mula sa execration.
Execration, tagang momentum or opportunity na ng Finesse Solid. At nako, tol. Amen.
Eto na.
Tingin mo ba talagang it was meant to be?
Mukhang nararamdaman ko na talaga ang dominance ng Finesse Solid. Sabi niya, hindi chamba. Yung unang laban namin sa execration, kayang-kaya talaga namin to. And they have to close this game out. However, parang hindi pa naman tapos to. They don't have to be super complacent. This is still a very crucial fight for both teams.
And the Lord will be the next objective. At medyo sinutupoy na nga ng Finesse Solid. 50% HP for this Lord. Kaso si Bakbet, mukhang nakakita na yata. They will try to get back the HP or at least respond to the HP. Si Bong overstop yata.
Hindi pa napag-trigger ba, boy? Pa si Lolita dito. Luminous Blast makakasama niya. Hindi nga lang nakasito, but the Lolita will go down before the Luminous Blast. Akai with the ultimate. Kaso wala sila damage. Napatay na lang yung Hellcurt dito. Si Jeff Cutie ata yung susunod. Pero unahin nila yung medyo malambot dun sa likod. Nahiwalay na naman nila yung members sa execration. Hiwalay na naman sila dito. And si Jeff Cutie, masyado kang cute.
Wow.
Yan. Napatay ni Kaya yung Tamos. And now, Pakbet, kinokontrol na ng members sa Finesse Solid. Grabe. Sabi ng Finesse Solid dito, hindi kayo pwede magdikit-dikit. Kailangan nyo maghiwalay at doon namin kayo papatayin isa-isa.
Indeed. At ang ganda ng ginawa ni Jeff Cutie Forever doon, sineparate niya, parang inoffer niya yung sarili niya para lang ma-separate or para lang makataka si Dian and Pakbet. Well, Pakbet, muntik pa siya makuha kanina since since nakapag-ultimate si Cho. But then again, yung Ratio Umbrella Flea will, at least it will pierce through the disable. So,
that's right.
Ang ganda opportunity.
Isa na naman talaga yun sa thing with Kagura, di ba? Kaya medyo mahirap siyang hulihin. Pero, then again, execration, even through the Dark Knight Falls, dahil yung Finesse Solid, tama yung kanilang mga executions, and I think na yung Lolita deceptively napakakunat dito. Kasi normally yung mga Lolita plays kasi kino-combo siya with Akai for example o kaya Cho, hindi na bibigyan ng priority sa farm. This time mukhang Finesse Solid yung kanilang Lolita dito nakakapag-rack up ng items. In fact, nakakakunat siya kasi yun nga, like I said, normally Lolita players medyo nasa support side pa sila na hindi nabibigyan ng farm priority. This time, Boo, survives long enough. At mukhang mapipitas si Dian dito. Naupo kahit maunat ka, 4 kalaban mo, mapapatay ka pa rin for sure. And Dian, activating the ultimate will be taken down by the Kaya. Pero yung Lord, ito yata yung target ng execution. Kaso nabubugaw sila ni Dale, ni Levi at ni Lex. Ito na Luminous Blast. Isa lang tinamaan pero okay lang. That is gonna be probably kill on the Jeff Cutie forever. The Thamus goes down. Lord, kaya mapunta kay Martis pa rin. Napatay na yung Hellcurt dito. Sillard na yung susunod. Kaya mo ba tumakas? No, you can't. The stun will be there. Martis gets the execution and a wipe out ang buong execration dito.
5-4 nil exchange. Ang ganda ng pagkaka-assure aura ni Levi doon. Pasok na pasok. And also, Finesse, si Bu kahit isa lang yung tinamaan ng Numenon Blast, which is yun yung pinaka-core. Yun yung pinakailangan mo talagang tamaan sa sulit na sulit. Napagandang Divine na naman.
Nahatak na naman Divine Joshua. Wow. Back-to-back wipe out na naman.
Wow.
And this is gonna be the core going down for sure. Finesse Solid showing na hindi pa tapos, hindi chamba. Yung huli nilang pagkabalan sa execution, now they are 1 game away from defeating execution once again.
Indeed, tol. Ang ganda ng execution ng Finesse Solid. Solid na solid. At finesse na finesse ang pagkakalaro nila.
Malupit.
Game 1,
Lex, the MVP, 3-0 and 15. You can't take away from him yung kanyang ambag dito. Isipin mo, isang kill lang yung wala siya. And I think that was yung pagpitas ni Carl doon kay Hellcurt, kay Zapno doon sa huling fight kasi wala doon sila parehas eh. So it was a 4v4 situation. And you could just say that Lex, the captain of the team, and I think also yung parang pinakakuya nila doon sa team, if you see the dynamic of the team, pag nakikita mo sila naglalaro, really showing up. Sabi niya, I'm the captain of this team, I'm gonna make the place for my team.
Talagang yung priority, yung kanina, yung sa gilid ng Lord. I think this is the second attempt na kukunin nila yung Lord. Nahuli niya agad si Akai. Si Akai, ang pwede lang niyang gawin is tumalon papunta sa kabila at hindi niya nagamit ang kanyang ultimate. At then yung Gusion, and then hinabol siya ng Gusion. So that's it. At yun ang pinakahuling-huling nangyari sa team fight na yun. And that will help, or that helps Fines Solid won the game against Execration.
Alam mo, etong game na to, pwede nyong i-download to si save. Tapos, when you look back, ito yung perfect example natin on how to execute a Kaya pick. Kasi lagi natin sinasabi, Kaya pang pick off yan. Pero majority, like 95% of the games na pinapanood natin, hindi nangyayari yun kasi nakokontra siya ng kalaban. This game, that happened. Tama yung timing palagi dito ni Lex with the Kaya. Tama yung mga targets na kinukuha niya. Even the Akai sa latter stages of the game. Kasi nga, alam niya kaya na nilang patayin yung Akai. And this time, yung Fines Solid, yung lineup nila na pick-off, natalo talaga yung all-in strategy. Look at this. Nahuli nila dito Akai and they'll be able to get the kill. Kasi alam nila may burst damage sila. Ito yung lineup na, ito yung team, I would say, Fines Solid, na nagawa nila yung target nila with their lineup, with their draft, and they executed properly. One for the books. 3-man Numinum Blast kaso walang damage output. And I think na-punish pa sila dito eh.
Si Alice ang pumasok sa loob. Since he overstayed sa loob ng tier 1 turret. So,
hindi mo rin pwedeng baliwalain yung damage ng turret.
Hindi kaya ng lifesteal mo yung damage sa pag tumagal ka doon. Sobrang sighted na yung kanina nangyari. So, they're able to separate. I think it was Boo. Kaso ang ganda ng pagkaka-shield niya, pagkaka-position ng shield niya. And, well, they can try. Kaso, 5-1, tapos ang dami mong i-heavy commit. So, tingin ko napaka-risky.
Nakita mo, Boo survived so many times. At kita mo yung movement dito. Ito, yung Akai, dalawa yung actually tinama niya, pero sa likod, si Dale tsaka si Kaya, nandun na sa likod, napatay nila yung Cho. At syempre si Dian, kahit makuna siya, naiwan na siya mag-isa. So, you can't survive against 4. And I like the heads-up play dito mula kay Levi. Na-cut off niya yung retreat ni Jeff Cutie Forever at wala na nga siyang mapupuntahan after that. Fines Solid with Fines Solid plays.
Fines Solid plays. I see what you did there. Ito nga kanina. So, Fines Boo. Well, meron silang initiation kaso muntik pa siyang ma-burst. Makakataka siya, flicker out. Sinubukan niyang gamitin yung Numinon Blast kaso yung umbrella is sobrang lakas.
Saka yung damage niya Akai nandun.
Indeed.
Kaso, ang problema nga nun, yung pwesto ni Akai, masyado niyang gustong abutin si Lolita. Kaya, again, even when that ultimate commit connected onto 2, hindi pa rin yun yung advisable para sa execution eh. Gusto nila makakuha ng stuns tapos damage after that. Ayun kasi, inuna nila muna yung pag-try sa burst down sa Lolita, tapos napahabol sila ng sobra-sobra. Na out of position sila. This time, ito yung complete dissected talaga yung execution. Hiwalay yung Akai, hiwalay yung Hellcurt, nakahiwalay din si Kagura dito at mababurst down sila. Ayun ito yung, tingnan nyo yung mapa sa upper right, upper left, mapapatay ni Gushon si Hellcurt. Solo, na-outplay din talaga. At syempre, dahil sobrang hiwa-hiwalay yung members ng execution, talaga napita sila isa-isa. Team wipe.
Pati ang kasi, yung sa leveling ng item, ng gear, rather, ng Gushon, pati compare sa Hellcurt, masyado na talaga mataas. Kasi ang dami na ng items ng Gushon. Pati yung momentum niya is nandun na rin. So that's one of the reasons why they're able to close it out. 1v1 against Hellcurt. That's
right. And Fines Solid, nakakuha nga sila ng Game 1. Now, they are just one win away from securing another 2-0 sweepstakes on top. And there you go, Lex. 3-0 and 15.
Ang ganda. Isipin mo, isang kill lang yung namintis niya. Ganyan sila ka-intact. Kumbaga parang, it's all about communication throughout the team. Maganda yung pagka-command. And I think it really shows. 3-0-15 for Kaya.
That's right. Look at this. Kahit yung damage that niya 25k, normally mga Kaya is medyo nasa utility side. Hindi dun sa mga talagang laban kung laban. This time, dahil nga naman tama yung mga pwesto niya, tama yung target prioritization, and I think more importantly yung communication between the team. Kitang-kita, nagre-reflect dun sa kanilang gameplay na tama yung kanilang mga pag-uusap as a team. Whenever they go for Divine Judgment, lagi may follow-up. Alam mo yun? Kasi other teams, pag may Divine Judgment, parang tatagal pa eh. Bago nila sila makaburst down. But this time, it was a clean execution coming out from Fines Solid.
Indeed. Captain talaga. Captain works. Lahat, ang ganda ng Pero, tingin ko, tol, it's do or die na to eh.
It's do or die for execution.
Game 2.
And execution, we are gonna head to game number 2. Tingnan natin kung ano adjustment nila, kung ibang ban nila yung Kaya from Lex. Now, it's interesting kasi execution pa rin naman, hindi mo pa rin pwedeng tanggalin sa kanila yung yung magic of the Execration. Kasi we know Execration as one of those teams na may players na ang taas ng kanilang skill level. Tapos, ang kanilang talaga nag-hold back sa Execration is yung kanilang pagka-aggressive. Kasi nandun sila sa uber-aggressive na spectrum eh. So kung titingnan natin, may mga teams na may aggressive, may mga hindi masyadong aggressive, may mga passive. Nandun sila sa dulo talaga. Aggression talaga is the key for Execration. Salubsob, kumbaga. Rock and roll, kumbaga. Let's see. Sometimes it works wonders for them, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see kung meron pa ditong magic ang Execration for game number 2.
Tingin ko kaya nila. Well, as you can see, Gashion has been removed and banned from the hero pool and also Tamus. So, tingin ko, Gashion talaga yung, yung karamihan ng gumawa. Well, other than Kaya. Tingin ko when it comes to damage dealt, napakalaki. And also, it's really difficult and I'm not sure na ayaw talaga nilang ibigay na lang talaga yung, yung Gashion for finesse solid.
There's a Claude. Aldo. Tingin ko Limord pa rin. I think that's a natural decision here now. Finesse solid, they can go for Cho plus Mage. Like Cho, Kagura, or Cho, Alice even, na mukhang comfortable sila. They can also secure the Kaya Akai para maganda yung kanilang solid yung playmaking potential nila. So yun yung mga choices for Finesse solid. Tingnan natin kung ano yung kanilang mga unang pipiliin dito. But I think absolutely isang tank Akai or Kaya na isa-secure nila. Or even a Cho. Like, it's available. And the Grok, syempre.
Of course.
Nasanay kasi ako na laging band out yung Grok kaya hindi ko na masyado. But the Grok makes total sense here. And there you go, the Alice pick.
Alice pick. So, maganda rin yan, lalo kapag magandang ultimate si Grok, and that's a good opportunity for Levi to go in, or rather the Alice to go in. At yung stun nila and yung amount of DPS that they can burst out, so malaking opportunity yun for Finesse Solid. And also, yung level 1 blue buff steal for Finesse Solid, especially kapag merong talagang pick na Grok.
Yeah. Ang task kasi talaga ng firepower ng Grok. Kahit level 1 lang kayo lahat. Tapos, kaya nyo lumaban. If you have Alice as well, so much damage can come out. So Finesse Solid, I think i-consider nila either Akai or Lolita this time. Kasi gusto din nilang i-counter yung Kaya. Or look for very sustainable course or may movement. Like for example, Harley and Martis, napakalilikot niyan. So kahit pa mahuli mo with the Divine Judgment, if the itemization is right, hindi mo sila agad ma-burst down. Tapos makakatakas pa sila like with the dashes from the Martis or the Space Escape from Harley and Execration, i-close out nila yata to with Kagura. And another damage dealer perhaps like a Lancelot or a Hellcurt, I think pwede pa rin.
They can go for Hellcurt, but kailangan nila ng isa pang, para sa akin, kailangan nila ng isa pang disable or AoE disable for Execration, since sabi mo nga kanina. Okay. So they might go for Lancelot.
See, when you're facing up against a Grok, it's okay to all in on damage. Actually, inisip ko dito pwede silang mag-carry din para at least meron silang late game damage dealer against the Grok. Pero this time, they will secure it with the Lancelot. At yun, pipili na kanila yung Akai.
Dito,
yep. Like we expected, Akai yung kanilang sagot dun sa Kaya. So, Finesse Solid. I think ito yung kanilang comfort place. Ano mo yun? Ito yung kanilang comfort strategy. And Execration, while it's true na nasa comfort din nila yung mga Lancelot ni Zapdo dito or Pakbet sa Kagura, I think they might be overwhelmed by Finesse Solid. Kasi if you think about it, grabe yung death ball potential ng Finesse Solid. Alam mo
yun nga dapat sasabihin ko eh.
Group up sila ng 5. Imagine mo, that's a very strong composition.
Ang sakit niya. Pati ang magiging isang way of success rather ng Finesse Solid dito is yung Grok block. Kung sakaling makakuha sila isang maganda, Akai can jump in, Hurricane Dance, at I can't imagine kung ilan ang kayang hulihin ng Finesse Solid dun sa combo na yun. At then Alice afterwards. So more on team fight oriented ang draft ng Finesse Solid, but also let's check Execration, since this might be the arrow straight to the heart of Execration, at masakit talaga.
Masakit nga talaga. But in fairness with Execration, meron din naman silang tinatagak ng win condition. Kasi Finesse Solid, ang win condition nila is win the fights with the 5v5 engagements. But if the 5v5 engagements don't happen, din sila malulugi. Like for example, pag may napipitas constantly Execration, hindi makakalaban din naman ang Finesse Solid. And baka unti-unti sila ma-whittle down. But we are gonna head to game number 2 of this best of 3 series, Execration versus Finesse. And
on the side of Execration, on the blue side, we have Zapnu playing Lancelot, Lard again on the Kaya, Dian on Cho, Pakbet on is Kagura. And last but not the least, we have Leomard being played by Jeff Cutie Forever.
Wala naman, yeah. Solid. Si Dale ang ating Alice. Si Boo on the Grok. You have Carl with the Harley. Levi or Levi sa kanya Martis. And si Lex ang ating Akai. And we kind of expect na magiging super aggressive dito ng Solid once they get their level 4s. Tapos siguro yung first tier 3 item na makukuha nila, yung mga Blade of Despairs or the Lightning. So if they do get those items, I think rock and roll to the world talaga, Solid dito. This time nga lang, Execration, meron silang game changer, which is Leomard. Isa sa sabihin natin, isa sa mga talaga pang skirmish. Kung laban kayo ng laban, doon masaya ang isang Leomard.
Mas gusto niya yun eh. Since yung AoE attacks niya habang, or kapag nasa loob siya or kapag gamit niya yung steed, is napakalaking impact, and also the 30% of course from Jeff Cutie Forever. So they need to apply a lot of pressure para kay Jeff Cutie Forever para hindi siya pumunta sa ganong klaseng snowballing hero.
At mukhang may wrap around yata dito sa ibandang jungle. No? Lancelot at Kaya gets away. Hindi pa naman level 4 dito si Lard, so wala pa silang solid na counter initiation. And Solid, sisecure lang muna nila yung kanilang mga jungle camps dito. And even the buffs, of course, na kailangan din nila heading into the first 2 minutes kung saan nagkakaroon nga naman ng pwestuhan around the Lord. And speaking, the turtle, I mean. Speaking of pwestuhan around the turtle, mukhang nagpa-plan ng execration dito. Si Harley, mag-isa doon sa baba.
Tingin ko ramdam niya na merong nagtatago doon. Since it's almost turtle, there we go. Turtle is have already respond. At mukhang umiikot yata sa likod. Jeff Cutie Forever trying to run away. Finesse Lex.
Uy! Kaya ba nila to? Naku, kinaya nga talaga sa Martis, of course. Saktong level 4, saktong ultimate dead. Pero yung Turtle, mukhang makukuha na execution.
Hindi.
Almost.
Hindi ko siya makalapit dun eh. Pero the retribution from Kagura will take him out. Yep. The Turtle out rather. At ito na, level 4 na sila mga tol. Yeah. At tingin ko dito na tayo magkakakita ng 5v5 eh. Kasi kaya ng Finesol makapag 5v5 this early, 2 minutes in, at least take down all the tier 1 turrets, then afterward snowball afterwards. Pero I think they will decide to go on a different lane, punish Kagura.
Oo. Kasi it is suspicious si Cho. Si Dian muna kasi alam nila malikot nga naman si Kagura. He will be able to get away the grab block. Pero kulang the damage. Deadly Magic will not be able to cut it. Actually, nakontrol din sila ng konti dito ni Pacbet. Threatening Harley. Pero hindi siya pwede mag-dive.
At meron silang vision. At ang ganda ng response ng Kagura doon. So, protect Cho. Even though na-lockdown nila kasi wala silang hindi gaano kataas yung output, yung damage output ng Finesse Solid at the moment. Pero yung threat, andun yung threat ng Finesse Solid.
Yeah. Now, Finesse Solid still has got 1 kill on their side. Na wala yung turtle sa nila, but sila pa rin yung nakakalamang in terms of economy dito. And that's good for them kasi, again, heading to the 5-minute mark, gusto nila lumaban. If they get their ultimates up, tapos yung first high-tier items nila, like tier 3 na, pero si Jeff Cutie, mabibita sila dito. There's the connection, kasi si Alice na unahan kasi mas maraming members nga naman. Execution dito, si Lex, medyo na-late yung dating niya dito. Levi, punished by the Thorn Rose and will be taken down by the Cho. Ngayon, si Lex na yata yung susundin nila dito. Wala nang Hurricane Dance, wala nang Kunat, tatlo na patumba na execution, just like that.
Ang ganda ng pinakita nila doon. Though they tried to contest that small skirmish there, kaso nahuli si Lex. Si Lex, pati si Levi, at sobrang layo pa ni Carl. So I think it's a given kill on the side of execration for that one. At si Leomord, ang sakit talaga ng niya. Yung splash damage niya na kayang i-dish out ng Leomord. And I think that's one of the reasons why na first pick potential talaga si Leomord.
That's right. Sama mo pa yung pagkakunan niya kasi yun ang problema eh. May mga fighters na malakas yung damage, malakas yung AoE, yung splash and everything na team fight niya, pero medyo malambot. Cho and Leomord, sobrang kunat nila. I think they are really one of the best fighters around ito. Mukhang pitis pala si Dian, but again, kakasabi lang natin, makunat ang Cho, hindi madaling patumbayin. Carl versus Zapno once more. This time si Carl naman ay nasa mage, hindi siya, aggression siya kanina against Zapnus Hellcurt. Boo! Sige gonna be picked off. Medyo makunat, that's the Grok. Uy, na-miss yung Ashura Aura dito. It was Jeff Cutie, tinawag na kanya kabayo. Nagana target Akai, having to use the ultimate. Para lang makataas dito Finis Solid. Actually, malalakton nila si Dian. But again, that's a very, very tacky target. Turtle being taken down by Execration. Cebu medyo na-lockdown. Naku, napaaga na yung retribution daw mula sa Finis Solid. At mapapatay yung Turtle dito na Execration. And can they get more boo? While charged to get away from Dian. Now Levi wants to punish Dian dito. Paabot ba niya? Yes, he will. Pero mapapatay yata dito si Dian na sustain from the ultimate. Not gonna be enough. As they take out the Alice. 1-for-1 trade-off. But Execration gets the upper hand kasi nakuha nga nila yung Turtle. Oh,
ang
man.
ganda ng pagkakakontrol doon. Lalo yung ultimate ni Kagura. Nahuli niya agad yung dalawa. Then talagang lockdown lang. Parang positioning na lang sa safe side while the rest of Execration are just dishing out damage. So, ang ganda pa rin ng exchange. Pero ang problema dito is si Alice. Medyo hindi na siya nakakakuha ng ganun. Or for now, since it's still early, or a little bit early, almost 6 minutes in, yung pressure ng Alice na dapat nandun. So, tingin ko, kailangan lang ng opportunity na Finis Solid na ma-execute yung kanilang plano, which is 5v5. Pero good job naman sa Execration, separating and also using the Thorn Rose na, well, in their advantage since laging 5v5 ang Finis Solid when it comes to
so sulit na sulit nga may Thorn Rose kasi madami lagi tinatamaan. But I think they're also capitalizing the fact that their Leomord is fight ready at this moment. The turret will be taken out up top with Alice in there. Ito si Boo, nakapag-wild charge para makaalis. And that is the ultimate committed just to get away. Pero okay lang. At least they will secure the turrets at top.
Mahirap din kasi magbigay ng kills sa side of Finis Solid Hurricane.
Napa-ultimate dito. Kaya with the connection onto Dale. May damage nga naman from Jeff Cutie. Look at that. They will slay down Dale. And can they get more? Si Levi ang kanilang target dito. Shura Aura connects. Na-jump in. Dilikuran sila. Napakaganda naman galawan mula kay Levi doon.
It's 1-for-1. Kaso mukhang nagpa-pump fake pa ang dalawang team. But they will settle for that. Habang si Boo kanina sinubukan niyang makakuha ng magandang position kaso medyo mahirap na naman taga. Dian will be focused out. Napakagandang rock wall. Dian trying to run away and he will be punished. He will go down. At wow, talaga ibang klase yung pinapakita ng Finis Solid dito. Solid na solid. But the problem is, how long can they at least sustain this amount of aggression against Leomord's, Execration's Leomord?
I don't know why Execution are giving away free kills. Said, if they want to still get to get the full control of this game, hindi nila afford magbigay ng mga papitas-pitas na kills. And yes, it's pretty even in terms of gold right now, but they have to be really careful. Si Zapno very, very low. Nitatama si Boo. And Zapno gets away to safety. Now, Lard might be the problem though. Kasi nga naman, nahuli siya dito kay yung wall nga. Di na masyadong kinailangan as they take out the Kaya this time. So, mabubuhay si Zapno but the Kaya is gonna fall.
It's a good opportunity for Finis Solid. Yung tulad nga pinag-usapan natin kanina, sa drafting phase pa lang, yung wall plus yung Hurricane dance ni Akai, which is also a good opportunity for them to lock down at least one enemy hero while Martis is trying to run away, and he will. So yun nga. So, tingin ko inalin lang din ni Kaya yung, yung buhay niya. Sige, tumakbo ka na. Ako na lang. I'll take one for the team. Siyempre, hindi pa rin dapat iwalang bahala ng Execration ang ganong klaseng combo ng Finis Solid.
Finis Solid, a little bit of lead right now. Turtle, and wala ng Turtles, the Lord is available. But the mid lane turret will be taken by Finis Solid on dito sa ating laban. But they have 3 turrets taken down. Execration naman, wala pa dito. So, map control favoring Finis Solid. Ano may map control? So, mas may movement sila. The map, look at Carl! Almost zapping Zapno but the Deadly Magic! Saktong-saktong, sukat na sukat. Alam niya, kaya niyang patayin. Si Zapno doon, even when Zapno gets away with the dashes, pero syempre, Deadly Magic will take you down.
Ang ganda ng positioning ni Harley doon. Since he already anticipated na mayroong pupunta doon to farm that area. At with that burst amount of damage, sinubukan pang umalis ni Zapno or tumakas si Zapno, but the ultimate is already there. And they can capitalize on this a small advantage that they have. Finis Solid looking or keeping an eye on this tier 2 turret. Yeah. And also, the middle lane, yung pressure na ginagawa ng Finis Solid dito, dual split.
That's right. Parang lane, again, lane control na naman mula sa Finis Solid. Dalawa yung kanilang kinokontrol na parte ng mapa at the same time. Even tatlo, considering na si Martis nga nandun sa baba just to take the jungle when it spawns. Tapos, inuubos rin niya yung minion wave. Now, Finesolid, they want to fight dito sa top. Gusto nila si Leomord, but can they actually do this? The lockdown from the Akai is gonna be enough. They take out the Leomord, pero may papunish sila dito. That's a kill onto the Alice. Now, kailangan tumakbo ng Finesolid habang na-break down yung kanilang torre doon sa taas. So, 1-for-1 trade-off. But the turrets, dalawang bonus na naman para sa Finesolid.
Ang ganda ng ginagawa ng Finesolid dito. Sige, busy kayo sa middle lane.
No.
Well, we will take down the bottom lane kasi Dian trying to run away. But the damage not enough. Since si Boo pati si Carl lang naman nandun, siguro kung nandun si Lex, kaya nilang i-take down.
I think binubugaw lang din nila yung Cho para hindi sila makaporma dito. So, slowly and surely, Finesolid na build up dito ng economy laban sa Execration dahil nakakuha sila ng mga pagpipitas and also yung turrets. Now, the Lex actually nahatak dito with Divine Judgment, but of course, no damage for that. Macbeth has run away, but he will not be able to do so. Yun nga lang, si Harley ay mapapatumba. Nako po, Finesolid, napahamak dito dahil hindi sila masyadong connected as a team. But I think that Levi, ang overall decision from Finesolid dito is not to fight yet. But that's weird because they lose 3 members right now.
But it's 3 against 5 or 3 against 4 earlier. Si Alice nandun sa taas nagpa-farm at si Martis naman is nagpa-farm or at least trying to push down the bottom lane. And Execration trying to take down the Lord. Levi is also there. Torndros just to kick him off. Oh my goodness, Cho! Siya makakuha at ito na nga ang Phantom Steed. They will try to close down the game or at least end the advantage of Finesolid. Hurricane Dance. Dian, no makakatakas pa. And that's the end of the initiation or rather the skirmish at Execration, tol.
Napaka-close ang laban dito because Finesolid medyo na outclass sila na Execration in the past few minutes, the past few engagements, yung dalawang magkasunod. Nakakuha pa ng Lord dito Execration dahil doon. And the Finesolid, while they were building up their economy, medyo napigilan yung kanilang growth. Dahil nga naman yung Execration nakakuha ng napakagandang mga pagpipitas dito against Finesolid.
Yung opportunity nila kanina sa Lord, tingin ko medyo quite questionable for Finesolid since they had the lead earlier. Medyo risky kasi, especially sa mga ganitong klaseng laro, mga tournament na ganito, kapag may lead ka na, which is it's really fast. Napakadali magkaroon ng lead, napakadali mawala ang
That's
lead.
That's right.
So it's all about the teams on how consistent they are applying those or taking advantage of those small opportunity. Pero Finesolid pa rin, nandun pa rin naman sila. But the lead is already been on the side of Execration.
Exactly. Napunta na nga yung economy dito on the side of Execration as they will take out Dale. Kaya ba nila? Ito na si Akai. Lex with the ultimate. Lucky down the members of Execration. But do they have the damage? Si Jeff Cutie forever. Gusto mapatay dito si Dale. Dale will be taken out. That's the Alice down for the count. Pero na-punish nga naman yung Leomord doon. The Grok block. Napakaganda. Nahuli dito si Lard. Kaya ba nila patay? Yes, they can. Martis takes him down. Double kill para doon sa Martis. Finesolid gets 2 and gusto pa nila. Dian tatamaan ng deadly magic dito. Panigurado. Kaya nga lang medyo maunat, medyo mabilis na rin. Makakatakas mula sa Finesolid. Execration losing 2 members for 1. Oh man, this game is super close.
Ang ganda ng ginawa ng Finesolid doon in the top lane. Si Martis, of course, Martis talaga disrupting the rest of Execration and also kudos to that Grok block.
Ito na naman. Na-corner yata nila dito si Zapno. Makakatakas. Mighty! Actually, makakapatay pa nga. Grabe naman. May buff din kasi si Zapno. I think he has got some crits on him as well. Patay din niya. And wow, Zapno, sabi niya, hindi mo na maisa. Kung kanina, nung previous game, sige, fine, bigay ko na sa yun. Pero this time, mapapatay mo yata bago mo ako mapatay. Wow.
Bawing-bawi talaga. Tingin ko 1-1. Ano yan eh? It's about Zapno versus ano eh. Carl. So tingin ko, bawi.
Bawi. 1-1.
1-1 ang standing natin. So mga kaibigan, bibilangan natin niya. Kung ano lang yan, sa mga 1v1 matches lang yan, mga ganong klaseng yan. Pero si Zapno, trying to apply some pressure in the middle lane. Mas madaling nga ma-push ang tier 2 turret nila. And while the rest of Execration trying to take down all of the jungle resources of Finesolid.
Yeah. And Zapno actually meron siyang Endless Battle, Despair, the Blood Axe as well. So nandun nga siya sa crit side of stuff. And yung thing kasi at sa mabandang late game, maganda na pwesto yung Mage versus Assassin matchup. And usually, Assassins din talaga yung una doon. Kita mo, wow, this game is super close. Palitan lang ng kalamangan. But this time, Execration, ang laki na rin ng kanilang dito. 2,000. At I think yung pinaka-crucial na dito is sino ang makakuha ng pangalawang Lord.
And yung 2K na lead ng Execration, ano pa yan meron pang available 2 outer turrets ng
That's right.
Solid. So pwede pang umangat yan.
Pwede pang umangat and this could be a connection. Ito na, Phantom Steed activated. Nahabol pa sila dito sa likod. Nandun si Dia to cut the backlines pero mukhang mapapunish sila dito. Look at the damage from the turret side. The Harley still alive and choke because of the immortality. Pero si Levi, naku po, napitas. That's really bad for Finesse Solid because that is the Martis down. So walang mapapatay ang Finesse Solid dahil nga naman sa immortality. At ang crucial dito, Kuya Tads, malapit na mag-respawn yung Lord.
Nako. So kailangan nilang hintayin si Levi. Ang tanong is, kaya ba nila? Tingin ko pwede sa draft nila ngayon. Kaso habang pumapasok si Zapnu, almost taking down Harley. Nice Grok block. But they will take down the tier 2 turret. Lex rather separating Lord away from the rest of Execration. Makakaisa nga sila at talagang napakagandang kuha. So kukunin nyo yung Martis namin, sige, kunin namin yung kaya nyo. So it's all about 4v4 matchup kung gusto nyo kunin or i-take down ang Lord.
Napaka-intense ng laban natin ito. Palitan lang ang pares sa teams. Nakapitas yung isa, pipitas din yung isa. This time, si Boo medyo aggressive dito. Ang layo ng kanyang mga teammates. At even na rin yung mga Tori natin dito, 1 for each team na outer turrets available. Tapos yung economy, medyo nasa side ng Execration. Available na rin yung Lord. Let's see how Finesse Solid or Execration will try to take out the level 2 Lord.
Naku, medyo mahihirapan yan. Pero tingin ko, kaya ng dalawang teams patayin yung Lord kung meron silang opportunity. At least 30 seconds free time. Kaso, ang next objective ng dalawang team is yung Lord na talaga. Makita mo when it comes to their positioning, Finesse Solid is also there near the Lord area. At ready sila mag-man fight dito.
Well, try to man fight like you mentioned. Si Dia naghahanap ng gulo. Nakita niya yung 3 members sa Finesse Solid dito. Pero nalockdown siya. Do they have the damage dito si Harley? Pero kailangan niya mag-ingat din sa pwestuhan niya dito. Mapapatay nila yung Cho. The Hurricane Dance committed. And now Carl in a very bad spot. Mega kill para kay Kagura. Nakapatay ka sila 1 for 1 dito. But that's the damage from Finesse Solid down. Si Dale na rin medyo panik pa dito. Si Lex mapapatumaba. He will be able to be taken down. Naku po. Yung last set yung mamatay sa si Boo. Hinahabol na rin si Dale. Kailangan na rin tumakbo, Grok. As stack as you can. Meron pa siya immortality and hindi mo na mapapop yun. Levi cutting the backlines para walang makakahabol from Execration as he flickers away. Pero nahatak din dito si Levi. That it will be a counter kill to sa Kaya though. As the Martis Lancelot takes out Dialis. Kaya nga lang yung Tore. Nakuha na dito ng Execration. Boo jumps in, wants to defend pero wala ka ng dedepensahan dahil napatumba na nga yung Tore sa gitna. Execration finding an even better trade-off. Actually, much better. Tatlong hero. Kasama mo na rin inhibitor turret.
Ang sakit ng damage ni Kagura doon. Lahat ng umbrellas niya pasok na pasok. Lalo yung ultimate niya. Ang dami na lockdown. Medyo nahihirapan ng Finesse Solid ngayon. Since si Leomord talagang pumapasok na hanggang sa pinakaloob eh. Kaya ninyo mag-dish out ng ganong kalaking physical damage within this draft from, or this composition rather, from Finesse Solid. At it really shows. At si Zapno naman sa backline, yung Thorn Rose niya talagang...
This is a very close fight. 18 minutes in.
Yep.
Kahit pa sabihin natin, Execration pa rin yung lamang talaga in terms of the real estate. Di pa rin masabing sila yung mananalo agad. Unfortunately nga lang para dito sa Finesse Solid, napakommit sila ng Hurricane Dance. That will take time to cool down. At sabi ng Execration dito, uy, walang ulti si Akai. Pwede na natin kunin yung Lord this time.
Si Boo nandun din, looking for an opportunity for a nice Grok block there. Kaso, ang problema, Finesse Solid, medyo separated sila. Ibibigay na yata nila ang Lord 2 and I think they will. Medyo risky yung ganong klaseng decision for Finesse Solid.
Well, hindi rin naman nila din talaga kaya kasi nga naman, wala silang Hurricane Dance. At ito na yung tricky. Sa gitna nila niligay yung Lord. This time, I mean, syempre, it's not 100% their control. Pero if you factor in yung mga, I mean, pag sinet up mo naman, doon talaga siya pupunta sa lane na yun. So now, this is tricky kasi butas yung gitna. Siyempre, yung Lord, lalaban na dito, Lex. Naghanap ng tamang angulo. Naku po, pag tama yung Hurricane Dance dito, napakalapit. Kaso masyado na yatang sila magkakalayo.
Kailangan nilang i-separate si Jeff Cutie Forever at least. Or at least kahit si Lex. Ito na nga, Hurricane Dance. Trying to push back Jeff Cutie Forever.
Si Levi na doon sa likod. Kasi si Pacpet goes down. Napakaganda pagpitas ito mula sa Finish Solid. Pero kailangan tumakbo ni Carl. Carl will be taken out. Lord still alive. So extra damage and extra sustain dito para sa Execration. Cebu, mapapato pa for the first time because of the immortality. Levi, guguluhin lang niya. Wala na siyang tamang target dito. Monster kill para kay Lancelot. Si Delius susunod. Double kill para kay Zapto. Triple kill na rin. Sama mo na ba yung pauli? Iapat mo na ba? Lumalaban pa rin yung Martis. Gusto niya mamuhay pero may immortality for the first time. Martis is gonna go down and Execration evens up this series. 1-1. Finish Solid naman sa Execration. Grabe.
Grabe, tol. Tol, umaangat yung balahibo ko sa loob ng code ko, tol. Kahit yung balahibo ko sa likod. Talagang Execration.
Wow.
Papalag at papalag talaga.
Hindi magpapadarag, hindi magpapalamang ang Execration. Finish Solid. They will drop game number 2 and Execration. Ito nga prepare sa game number 3 decider. At alam mo, pag gantong mga lagi kayong close at lagi kayong nagkikita sa mga tournaments, nagbi-build up na yung rivalry as a team. Ibang klase na yung pagka-close ng match nyo. And I'm more than happy for this, parang that's so gusto kong makita to. Grabe, intense action.
It's sobrang intense na tol. Kasi mapapansin mo lahat ng playstyle ng Finish Solid nandun given. Ang ganda ng pagkakapasok nila. Kaso yung opportunity, yung damage nga pagkasabi mo nung last pick, yung pagkaka-pick nila yung
Lancelot.
Yung kay Lancelot. Hindi sila takot mag-dish out ng ganong kalaking damage at they prove it and that wins them the second game.
I think Limard pa rin ang isa sa mga game changer for Execration. What they have. Siyempre, na kontra din nila yung gustong gawin ng Finish Solid. We didn't mention that Finish Solid wants to group up as 5. Siyempre, mamanalo doon sa team fights na yun. But Execration, ini-split apart nila yung mga members ng Finish Solid. I think there were times na talagang baited yung Finish Solid. Masyado silang nasa abante. They want to go on Leomord many times in the game. Unfortunately, Leomord is not the target you want to go into. So actually, I would recommend Finish Solid to ban out the Leomord. It seems like hindi sila comfortable na i-deal with yung Leomord. If this was another hero, kasi parang kaya-kaya nilang patayin constantly, but Jeff Kitty forever survived through most of the skirmishes kasi nga naman, natural tankability ng hero. At syempre, magagandang place din mula kay Jeff Kitty forever.
Pati yung misposition ng skill niya ni Leomord. Ang laking factor when it comes to this 5-man composition from Finish Solid. So I think, yeah, I certainly agree. Banning Leomord is one of the best things to do for Finish Solid. At I think talagang sobrang close. Lalo ito, yung Grok block nila plus yung ultimate ni Harley taking down Dian. Kaso, ito yung aggression Pantay sila. Then yung combo, tingin ko lang taga hindi nila na-execute ng maayos. Walang opportunity.
Kasi forced errors din mula sa Execration. And I think na hindi sila din, I mean, comfortable sila dun sa composition nila, but I think that Carl will mas nag-shine siya dun sa mga heroes like the Gushon, for example, na really be there for Finish Solid. Kasi yun yung medyo nagkulang naman ng Finish Solid. Yung Martis ngayon, kung Martis dati sa previous season, sobrang lakas talaga, kayang magbuhat, kayang mag-burst down on his own. But at this meta that we have right now, hindi na siya ganun kalakas. I think the Gushon is much more favorable. Unfortunately nga lang naban siya ng Execration.
Talagang opportunity. Ito na nga yung kanina. Sa Finish Solid, yun yung 1v1 matchup nila.
Yeah, that was really a mistake. I mean, miscalculation, I would say, mula sa side ng Finish Solid. But now they will try, na-lockdown nga nila yung isa. Napatay nila yung Cho, for sure. Pero, nadami na nila masyadong kinumit and kinulang na sila sa damage eventually. And this is a very close series between these teams. And Zabnu, the MVP of the match. And I think marami sa chat natin. Tuwan-tuwa na naman. Nagising ang mga Zapdu followers. 64K.
64,000. Almost
grabe.
65.
Almost 65K. 9-1-7. Sabi sa siya napatay. Very good performance coming out from Zapdu. Kahit paano sabihin natin, really, yung kanyang mga paggagamit ng Thorn Rose, laging sulit. Minention mo ito kanina Tama yung kanyang pwesto, yung kanyang paggamit ng Thorn Rose, ang dami lagi tinatamaan. So lahat ng galaw niya sulit. Parang ganun yung nangyayari. And then you can see, and Team Execration, napapaisip dito. And sobrang na-challenge nila ng Finish Solid right now. But Finish Solid, of course, can never take it away from them. Ang ganda pa rin ng pinakita nila doon sa previous game na yun, kahit pa sila yung natalo.
Indeed, and I'm sure that both teams are sitting at the very edge of their seat and they need to at least step up their game since Execration, alam nila na, uy, kaya pa ng Execration.
That's right.
At ito na ito yung hinihintay natin, yung Game 3.
Game 3.
Kung talaga ba talagang tsamba lang
Yung
o
lasa.
talagang yun talaga.
Oo. Match ba talaga?
Match ba talaga?
Tingnan natin. Ito na, ban sa Grok mula sa Finesse Solid. Hindi nila ibibigay. And syempre, mababa na rin yung heart dito. I think yung Finesse Solid eyeing to take the Leomord themselves. So siguro ibaban nila dito is the either pick the Leomord or they will ban it. Or they will ban it. Yeah. They don't want it on the hands of Execration. So if mapili ng ban ng Execration dito yung Claude, Gushon first pick for Finesse Solid, I think.
Claude will be removed.
Okay. So ito, actually may choice pa rin naman na Cho, for example, Finesse Solid if they're comfortable with it. Or Akaya. Pero tingin ko first pick Gushon. No, Alice muna.
Alice, okay,
Mas priority nga naman. I think that for the past games din, na solid din naman talaga yung execution nila with Alice, and I think that they're really comfortable with it. So kaya ang sagot ng execution.
Ayun na nga. Ang Execration naman ang kumuha ng kaya, Cho.
That's right.
So, dalawang skill kagad dyan, dalawang ultimate na pwede lang i-separate yung hero from the group, which is, I think that's one of the best thing, especially sa Execration sa playstyle nila, since they're, sabi mo kanina, they're uber-aggressive.
Yeah.
So, these two heroes are really good against this 5-man composition from Finesse Solid. Depende pa yun kung mag-5-man pa yung Finesse Solid.
Actually. So, I like this a lot kasi meron silang Thamos na isa sa mga, I mean, you're making issues for the Kaya. Kasi ganito yun eh, para pag draft ka laban sa Kaya, either you get Akai or get a set of heroes na mapapaisip mo kaya sino ba talaga yung pupuntahan niya. Like, if you go for the Gushon will just get away. If you go for the Thamos will just stand up, magda-lifesteal lang siya with the items of course and the build. Tapos, mataturn na pa niya yung laban. Alice, for sure, you don't wanna go and jump the Alice kasi Alice will just activate the ultimate, tapos mag-lifesteal lang, tapos nandun na yung rest ng teammates. I like the idea why Finesse Solid picked up Gushon and Thamos laban sa Kaya, and kakontra nila with Akai Lolita. So, yung lineup dito na Execration na counter talaga din nila. Ngayon, ang tricky nga lang is, yung Kaya na makakontrol nyo for sure, mapipigilan nyo yung Kaya, but can you stop the Kagura and Harley combination? Hindi ganun kakunat ang lineup ng Finesse Solid unless they build it that way. So yun yung medyo tricky dito for Finesse Solid.
Well, yun na nga kasi double mage na rin yung Execration plus double pick off. So, what do they lack? Tingin ko isa pang magpo-front line.
I think this is a Martis or Lancelot. Hellcurt.
So
Hellcurt is up, no?
Go full rampant. Tingin ko talagang G kun G
ang
lineup ng Execration, mamen.
I like this. Alam mo, napanood ko na to before na kapag may choice sila ng Hellcurt and Gushon, bibigyan nila Hellcurt kay Jeff QT na I think comfortable din siya with the hero. Tapos bibigyan nila yung Cho kay Zapnu. Na very aggressive. Sabi na natin na ang taas kasi ng skill level ni Zapnu. Yung kanyang mga reflexes, yung mga split second decision making really high. And I think Zapnu with the Cho is a very aggressive Cho player. Tapos laging ko-connecta with the combination. So yan ang maganda dito, at least for Execration.
At tingin ko maganda rin yung ginawa nilang adjustment. Since talagang init na kay Zap na talagang pumasok siya ng pumasok. Which is aggressive, which is, it really shows on Execration's playstyle. At yun yung advantage niya, yun yung strength niya eh. Kaya niyang yung mga split movement.
Mga reflexes
na ni Zap, which is really good. Talaga. So tingnan natin kung mag-work ba to sa draft.
That's right. Let's see. I'm excited kasi ito na, Game 3, naabangan for sure ng lahat ng fans ng Execration. At syempre, lahat ng sumusuporta din sa Finesse Solid. This is the statement game. Talaga bang talaga bang panalo Finesse Solid over Execration, or can Execration come back? Maaabanse ba sila? And alam mo yun, best of 3 ng best of 3. Ma-excite ako makita yun. Rivalry brewing with Execration and Finesse Solid.
Ano yan eh, kung parang sapat ka ba sa posisyon na nandun ka ngayon? So, parang it becomes a new contender. Baka parang it's how you defend the spot that you're currently holding right now this season. So, I'm really excited. Talagang excited ako, Kuya Wolf.
Para makita ng best of 3. Game number 3. Ito na, game number 3. Finesse Solid laban sa Execration. Blue side, controlled by Finesse Solid. Si Dale, ang ating Alice. Si Levi, ating Thamos. Carl, sa kanyang Gushon, sobrang lupit ng first game. Lex, sa kanyang Akai, and Boo with the Lolita.
And on the red side of the map, Dian playing Cho, Lard on Kaya. Jeff Cutie Forever now playing Kagura, Pakbet naman sa Harley, and Zapnu sa kanyang Hellcurt. Oh, tol, nagpalit yata sila ulit.
Okay.
Tingin ko si Dian na yung nag-check.
Okay. So, nagpalit din sila eventually pala. Zapno will be back sa kanya Hellcurt. Yes, totally. Ano naman? Yun naman talaga din ang ating pwedeng i-expect. It's easy to expect. Given naman.
So, when it comes to this rotation, talaga makikita mo yung mga playstyle ng both teams since alam nila kung gaano kabigat itong game na to para sa kanilang dalawa.
Yep.
At other than the rivalry, the position, the points na makukuha mo, though hindi na siya makakuha ng secured 3 points, it's either 2 points or 1 point for both teams, pero that's a big deal for both of these teams to at least get to that very high standing.
Ang isa sa mga masabi din natin na yung sikat na player to hero combination, syempre yung Harley pa rin ni Pakbet, isa sa mga paborito din ng mga fans ng ML dito sa Pilipinas. Siyempre, tinatawag nila the Pakbaits.
Pakbaits.
Oo. At tingnan natin kung magiging successful dito execution with their signature player to hero combinations. Like for example, yung si Pakbet with the Harley and Zapno with the Hellcurt.
Oo.
Are you gonna see about that?
Pati medyo noticeable na level 4. So kailangan nila agad mag-level 4. Uy! Nice jump in. Kaso muntik pa nga yata mapatay. With at least quarter HP left for Lard at muntik siya ma-close down ni Gashin doon. Pero since 8 more seconds for the turtle to respawn, kailangan nilang gumawa ng mga action at kailangan nila magpa-level 4 habang nangyayari yun.
Fighter versus fighter na parehas mauna, parehas hindi squishy. walang magkakaroon.
Sasapakan na muna sila. Parang gano'n ka nakalakas? Gano'n nakadami yung damage na kaya kong i-deal sa'yo?
Parang ano lang, no? Parang kumbaga sa boxing, jab lang.
Oh, jab.
Measure
parang
lang.
round 1 pa lang. Round 1 pa lang.
Sukatan pa lang. Mula dito para sa Fighters Turtle. Sisimulan ng execution dito. Bilis din naman take down. Hellcurt activating ultimate. Turtle will be taken by Kagura. Ngayon, medyo napasama si Bu sa kanyang pwesto. Levi doon sa kaliwa. Gusto niya dito. Members execution. Can he kill also Pakbet? Nahuli pa nga. Natalon din ni Lex. Lex gets the kill. Tapos sabay level 4 ultimate ang kanya ginamit dito. Levi will be able to lifesteal his way low dito with the Luminous Blast. Naku po. Naklip yata siya doon. But the Cho will be taken out. Finish solid. Gets 2 kills. Tapos yung turtle nga lang, ay napunta sa execration.
At medyo mahirapan ng execration doon. Pati sa, napapansin ko kanina, hinihintay ko si Lolita na magkaroon siya ng level 4 eh. Because tingin ko mga 1 creep away na lang siya para sa level 4 niya. So ang ginawa niya, bumaba muna siya sa creep wave para magpa-level 4. Then after that, medyo quite, since maganda na rin yung outcome na nangyari on the side of Finesse Solid, kahit hindi na niya kailangan i-commit or i-heavily commit yung Numinon Blast. So, parang pang-save na din.
Save na din. Parang, at saka, still pretty early naman. Yung Numinon Blast, syempre, napaka-game-changing niya sa dulo sa late game. But right now, okay lang din na mag-commit ng mga 1-man Numinon Blast or 2-man Numinon Blast. Sulit na rin yan kasi mag-farm pa rin naman yung mga teams. Still pretty early in the game.
At yung level 6 na sila. Almost, hindi ko nandun na rin yung kill threat ng kahit mga 2v2 matches, small skirmishes like that. Pero when it comes to net worth, malamang nang napaka-unti rin naman ng Finesse Solid dito. Since both teams naghahanap lang din ng magandang opportunity for them to pick off at least one enemy here. And talking about picking off, Dale is looking for Zapno, but Zapno nakakataas na sobrang bilis niya rin naman niya. 4 minutes throughout the game.
No, there could be a movement dito sa may bandang gitna onto Levi, but it's not an easy target to go onto. Kasi nag-ahabol pa rin naman dito. So, gusto nilang habulin to si Thamus, but Thamus of course gets away. Zapnu wants to go for the jump, but this is Lolita na hindi pa na-take down. At kukontra na kasi sila, jumping from legs. Naku po, ang ganda kanyang ulti dito. Iniwan niya si Zapno kasi mukhang tatama ng Numilas. Hindi. But there could be a kill nonetheless. Patay na natin si Zapno. Lex is the counter kill. Pero sa likod, nandito na si Carl. Yung cushion natin, nananalasa na. Patay na si Kagura. Maghanap pa ba sila dito? That's the show na kanila makikita. But they will not be converging onto the Joe, at turtle na lang kanila target.
They will claim their prize. Another turtle opportunity for Finesse Solid. At, well, yung si Bu kanina, sinubukan niyang i-Numinon Blast. Kaso nagsa-second thought siya kung kung itatama niya ba yung Numinon Blast sa, or timong i-advance siya. Kaso, pinili niyang mag-flicker in. Para na-extend yung Numinon Blast, but unfortunately, he didn't pick up. Well, they're able to take down Zapno. So, tingin ko okay pa rin. At
Goods
yung
na goods pa rin.
opportunity pa rin ng Finesolid, nasa kanila ang momentum doon.
Gusto ko yung ano dito yung parang decision mula kay Lex. Parang, nung tinalunan niya muna, nalaktan niya muna si Zapno. Pero nung alam niyang sure na mapapatay na, umabante siya para mabugaw yung mga other members sa execution para either makakuha ng additional kill o kaya walang response sa execution. Unfortunately, napunish siya because of that kasi medyo tumagal yung pagpatay nila doon kay Zapno. But I think it's more because gusto nilang tumama din sana yung Numinum Blast. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case. So, not the most perfect execution mga sa Finesolid, pero nakakuha pa rin sila ng upper hand doon. Killing of Zapno. Valid target.
Si Bumo mukhang mahuhuli pa yata, may judgment and he will be picked off. 20 seconds on the sidelines. Opportunity na ng escalation para maka-take down at least tier 1 tower or tier 1 turret on the middle lane. Kaso si Carl
wants to go for turnaround dito. Actually, hindi pa sila makakuha ng kahit anong kill kasi si Lex medyo malayo din naman. At least they'll defend their tier 1 turret sa mid. But this time, si Zapno nakapag-farm ng timing dito. Kanina pa siya nagsosolo. But he will be chased by Carl. Eto na, 1-1 tayo. Try ko lumaban na isa pa.
Kasi kung sakaling tumama yung blade na yun, tingin ko may opportunity na ma-take down nila si Hellcurt eh. Yeah. Since si Zapno medyo pinipili niya mag-farm solo or not giving any help from those small skirmishes since mas priority niya ang item. Mas mapapakinabangan siya late game. So, ang pwedeng gawin ng Finesolid is to at least disrupt or slow down his farm. So, they're really doing a very good job for both teams. They know, alam nila kung ano yung mga dapat gawin para sa ganitong klaseng draft. And medyo careful na sila, mapapansin natin.
Let's see. Boo puts up the shield. Si Lex naghahanap na rin ng kaya target. Tumalon dito. Taas ng pattern na lockdown si Lex. But in comes Carl. Meron siyang damage kay Jeff Cutie forever. Yes, they will slay down the Kagra. Wala pa namamatay dito mula sa Finesolid. Doon sa top na paggamit ng ultimate dito si Hellcurt. At sabi ng execration, mamba out na muna tayo dito. Alis na muna.
Bachi muna. Mukhang hindi yata abutin. Si Boo mukhang looking for a good opportunity. At ito na nga Finesolid. Another objective on the eye of Finesolid. Kaso kaya ba nilang i-defend? No, I think they can take down another tower here or rather steal the blue.
I think they will. Pero dito si Harley, so Pakbet nakapag-farm ng kote, Dian controlling the backlines, pero nahuli pa rin siya dito ng ultimate. Siyempre, may Numinum Blast, flicker in, walang tatamaan. Mabaon muna sa execration, pero may re-engage. Naku po si Pakbet, gusto patay dito si Carl. Carl very low, Deadly Magic will be able, no, it will not be able to cut it. At meron siya mapapatay. Actually, napatay pa rin eventually. Yung Deadly Magic, kumonekta nga naman, napatay nila dito yung tatlong members ng Finesolid. Habang si Levi nandun sa taas. Naku.
Ang ganda ng ginawa doon. Pati si Zapno, sinubukan niya talagang hindi muna magpakita sa ganong klaseng, skirmishes. And then pupunta lang siya at the very late part of that skirmish. And again, successfully ripping down Dale.
Solid. Nako.
Execration.
Execration punishing yung mga mistakes dito na Finesolid. Masyado silang disconnected sa mapa. But I think turrets fell dun sa top. Or nga, isang tier 2 turret dun sa taas. Para at least ma-even up yung economy dito. But execution talagang nakabawi na.
Ang next objective dito tingin ko, after taking down the Crabs, Lord, so we might see another 5v5 fight here within the Lord area. So, it's either, kailangan pa nila ng konting mga defensive items on the side of execration. And they're buying a little bit more time for their for Zapno para makapag-farm ng konti. So Zapno, meron siya in this.
Blade of Despair pa lang ang kanyang main item dito. Not that much, pero you can expect na kapag nakakuha na siya ng mga lifesteals, kasi pwede siyang either mag-go dun sa farming route na nakakuha mo na siya ng lifesteal maze, vampire maze, if I'm not mistaken, it's called. Basta yung parang constantly siya mag-shove ng mga waves, tapos hindi mo siya makakontest na naman. Parang pag may laban siya doon, tapos syempre mag-detect siya ng damage, babalik na siya sa mga creeps, sa mga minions, tapos mag-heal up lang din siya. That could be a potential build path, build order para Zapno. Pero pwede rin siya mag-all-in sa damage, like get crits. Para at least meron siyang damage agad dun. Tapos sa Finesolid. Parang not more on the farm. That is a kill on today, like you mentioned.
at ginamit niya yung Divine Judgment. Ang laking bagay nung catch nila na yun. And it will be a good opener for Execration. Pero, syempre, Lolita is always be a Lolita. Talagang sobrang natmako niya. Medyo mahirap patayin. Pero si Alice is patay pa rin. 13 seconds on the sidelines. Nakita na si Levi and also Boo. They knew that Numinon Blast is available, but looking for a good opportunity. Dian trying to go in, and he will. Levi trying to control the damage. Boo as in getting bursted out. Lex with the Hurricane Dance. Mukhang hindi yan siya makakahuli. Lard, nice flicker out away from those blades from Gushon. At talagang
napatay nila yung Hellcurt dito. Dian, gusto pa nila lumaban pero wala silang mga ultimates dito. Boo is low. Pero yung mga other members na finished dito, tas ba ako po, Deadly Magic ginamit na nga dito. And Carl will be able to survive. Nakapag-lifesteal na rin siya, nakapag-sustain na rin. So, ang big problem ng for Execration, kinumit nila si Zapno para takbuhan si Lolita. Kasi sabi mo nga, napaka-crucial nung Numinon Blast. Na dahil na-silence nga niya pero na-punish siya ng Finesolid. Pero dito, papaligiran na Execration ang Finesolid. Even without their Hellcurt, it comes next with the ultimate. Lucky down Jeff Kitty forever. Numinon Blast!
Sapul yung Numinon Blast!
Dalawang tinamaan. Pakpet also goes down. My goodness!
Wow!
Finesolid, napatayan sila isa pero dalawa yung kanilang nakuha dito. Lord ang kanilang next target. And you can see it coming from a mile away. Pero Execration, trapped sila doon sa terrain na rin. And Carl, Zapno will be bursted down na pa-activate mo ng ulti para lang makatakas.
Hindi nila pwedeng hayaan si Zapno na mamamatay after taking down 2 of those mage sa Execration. Ang laking bagay na nung usakan mamatay si Zapno. So, he will not hesitate, use the ultimate, try to run away, at least stop Finesolid or at least stop the bleeding on the side of Execration. At grabe tol, Numinon Blast sa pool sa dalawa. Clip na clip, nasa gilid, nasa gilid din ng Numinon Blast, man.
Si Pakbet, tsaka, I can't remember the other one. Was it Jeff Cutie? Basta nalasit niya, di ba?
Jeff Cutie forever.
Tapos si Pakbet na control niya. Grabe, Numinon Blast for the win mula sa Finesolid.
Pero ang magiging next objective na naman ulit niyan is yung Lord. So, as you can see, when it comes to position, Execration at Finesolid is nag-aabang na sa lower end ng ating mapa. So, probably they can go or at least disrupt the farm of this Hellcurt. And mahirap talaga since lahat even merong catch yung Execration, meron silang Kaya, meron silang Cho. So talagang hindi pwede na naiiwan ang Finesolid or siguro kahit isa lang, pero they need to be fight ready every single time.
Actually, napakagandang galawan mula kay Pakbet. Medyo nabasa niya na binibait out nila yung Alice. Kasi there's no way na yung Alice na at this stage of the game na mag-isa lang doon. And he will not be baited out. Pero mukhang mauli pa sila dito. Naku po, full me. Okay, sa unang beses, makata siya. Pero sa pangalawa, hindi na. Finesolid, grabe.
Grabe, man.
Akala niya nakatakas siya, pero hindi pa pala. And now, sa middle, ginamit na naman ni Zapno kanyang ulti para makatakas. Pero parang mahuli din yata si Levi dito. May silence na rin sa Thamus. Thamus, whittled down by Finesolid.
But it's a good opportunity for Finesolid to take down Lord. But here comes Execration sa backlines. Mukhang habulin pa yata nila. Expose sila. Na-stun pa yata. Uy! Si Zapno mukhang mapofocus down. Zapno trying to run away. Meron siyang shield. Lex, trying to get Dian or at least zone them out.
Man, grabing disiplina dito ng Finesolid with their ultimate commitments. Sobrang tipid na tipid nila at hindi sila alam mo yung nag-trigger happy. They're not trigger happy with their ultimates. I like it a lot as a Finesolid kasi imagine mo si Lex, slowed down siya. Meron siyang, alam mo yun, chance na makapag-land ng ultimate pero sabi niya, hindi, this is not the fight that we want to have. You will have to reset. This time, medyo nasa lugi sila. Si Levi wala pa sa pwesto, kaka-respawn pa lang. But the Lord is of course prime target para sa pares sa teams.
At nakita natin sa positioning naman ng Execration, kanya-kanya silang bush. Ganyan sila ka-defensive or at least trying to get that position or a better position. Kasi sila dyan, makikita si Lex will use his Hurricane Dance. Kaso mukhang maiipit yata siya sa loob ng Lord. Ito na Numinon Blast na naman!
Uy! Pero papunta sa likod, ako po medyo misplay kami ang Finesolid. No more Akai ultimate, no more Lolita ultimate. Pero sa kanan, si Carl, napalaban yata. Dian very low, but he will be able to survive. Si Carl, tatamaan ng Deadly Magic. Si Lex na rin, tinamaan dito. But look at Death Goody forever. Whittled down by the Gushon. Gushon takes him down. At mukhang may susurban na din rin si Dale. Napatay nila yung Kagura. Hinahabol nila si Dian dito, but they don't have the reach anymore. Sabi nila, doon na lang tayo sa Lord. Mas magandang kuha ito.
Mas magandang kuha nga naman tagay. Tingin ko, tol, yung Numinon Blast kanina tumama It's either the graphics medyo
Okay.
palikod, pero na-stun yung tatlo sa harapan.
Okay. So, ano lang, graphic bug lang.
Parang graphic bug, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But it's quite questionable since yung tatlo is na-stun. So that's a good opening. Again, another perfect Numenon Blast from Boo.
Wow, okay. I'm sorry kung medyo nagamit, pero yung pala, na-stun naman pala sila. So, it doesn't matter anymore. Finesse Solid, ang mahalaga, meron silang bonus kills out of that. Tapos, Lord nga yung kanilang nakuha papunta doon sa taas. And they also have a ton of economically dito. 7,000 na net worth. Ang taas nun. Isang full tier 3 item yun. More than, actually.
At yung Finesse Solid na hinihintay na lang nila ang Lord na makapunta sa tier 3 turret. But they might fight for this second lane, or rather the mid lane, rather. Tier 2 turrets will be exposed. They will be successful to do so, to take that. Kaso si Zapno mukhang nagarat si...
It's a little bit of split push mula doon kay Elkart. Pero sasagutin ni Tamos dito, Zapno will not be allowed to do that. Pero tignan natin, actually kasi nga level 1 Lord, so they will try to keep their turret intact at buhay nga. Eventually napatay ng siege unit doon. And Lord will be slain by execration. So, Finesse Solid.
Pwede na
rin. Okay. Pwede na ba? Ma-stun nila dito si Zapno for a little bit. Wala nang ulti yan, pero may blink out. Numenon Blast. Kinakasanak. Tatama ba? Tatama nga. Gashan will be able to take out the Hellcurt. And that is Zapno down for a long time. At nahuli na din si Dian. Hurricane Dance. Okay lang kahit isa lang yan. Kasi chow pa rin yan. Finesse Solid gets 2 of execration at kakatok na sila dito sa taas.
Ito na, hello tier 3 turret at kailangan nilang i-defend. They can transition the middle lane kasi si Gashan ginagawa na niya ang kanyang trabaho. Push down the lane. Sabay talaga dapat. So dalawang lanes ang potential nilang pwedeng kunin. Kaso oras na lang ang hinihintay ng Finesse Solid, and this might be a nice day for Finesse Solid. Almost able to take down Execration. Execration, they need to defend. Tier 3 tower, or turret rather, in the top lane has been destroyed, and also the middle lane. Nako, Tol. Ramdam mo na ba?
Ramdam ko na. Finesse Solid, lamang na lamang sila ngayon. Nakakuha pa sa inhibitor turret. I like the discipline. Sabi nila, hindi natin kailangan maging super aggressive dito. Pwede naman kumuha na tayo ng dalawang buff. Tapos kumuha ng konting jungle, tapos doon na tayo lumaban.
Nako.
If Execration still wants to get back to this game, kailangan nilang makapitas. Kailangan nilang makahanap, but it's gonna be a really tall order. 10,000 na, 10,000 na yung lamang na Finesse Solid. Ang hirap nito.
Tingin ko, pwede pa silang mag-delay ng up to Lord 2 or Lord 3, but opportunity Finesse Solid.
Zapno able to run away. Siyempre meron siya. Ulti pa din si Carl! Mahuli pa yata. Naku po, 1-1 sila so far, kuya.
Sibu!
Naku po, hindi na kinailangan yung Numenon Blast. Hellcurt goes down. Sabi ni Carl dito, mas malupit ako sa'yo. At ang ganda, naabangan pa ng double kill para kay Gashan. Akala ng Carly makakatakas siya, pero alam kasi kung saan siya babalik.
Oh my goodness. Ito na nga, ang Finesse Solid nakakaramdam na. Ramdam na nila ang pagkapanalo against Execration. But again, Execration, they have 25 seconds to defend. They need to defend this base or it will be the end of the series for them.
Mukhang hindi nila kakayanin ito sa gitna. Kokotrol si Lard. Nastan na rin sa likod si Jeff Beauty forever. Tinalo na rin. Numenon Blast na naman. Huli sila dito. At mukhang ubus na sila dito. Sama mo na rin yung base nila. Dian wants to still fight. Pero sabi ng Finesse Solid, yung tori nyo, yung core nyo, ang papatumbayin namin. And look at this. Finesse Solid wiping the members of Execration. Si Hellcurt nag-respawn na. Nag-ulti pa. Pero habulin pa rin si Dian dito. Nakokontrol pa rin. May immortality yan. 5-man knock-up. Okay. Pero si Zapno, huli ka, boy!
Kakabuhay niya lang! Si Pakbet na yata susunod. Napakagandang stun from Levi!
Space escape, but doesn't matter. Dub na naman! The signature dub! Last time, ganyan na ganyan din si Kuya Lex.
Grabe, Tol. That's the nail in the coffin of Execration.
Grabe.
2 times nilang natalo.
2 times nila natalo sa isang best of 3 series. Super close for both times, I would say. Ito kasi no, sa dulo na lang naging one-sided sa Finesse, pero for the majority of the game, very close. And this Finesse Solid squad, after defeating Bren, after now defeating Execration twice, sinasabi nila, hindi nyo na kami pwedeng i-underestimate, kasama na kami sa big boys.
Tama yun. Hashtag the future is bright, sabi nga ni Uda.
Oo
At
nga.
talagang
The future is
this is
bright.
the start of Finesse Solid. Talagang pinatunayan nila na hindi tsamba ang pagtalo namin sa Execration.
Feeling ko kailangan na ng Finesse Solid ng hashtag nila kasi meron tayong hashtag Lipad Archangel, hashtag Bren lang malakas.
Oo.
Ano kaya ang magandang hashtag para sa Finesse
Tingin ko
Solid?
i-comment ng mga viewers natin sa
comment
comment
yan,
section nyo para mabasa natin yan, mamen.
Grabe.
At wow, wala na akong ibang masabi. Numenon Blast from Boo, ilang beses siya nakakuha ng perfect or kung hindi close to perfect Numenon Blast against Execration.
Grabe.
And Zapnu, he tried his best. Kaya natin sa structural damage, napakataas, but Zapnu is getting picked off.
Yeah. Ang daming beses. I think now, ang pinaka well played din dito is Carl for sure. I mean, for sure, lahat ng members na Finesse Solid, ang ganda na pinakita. But isa sa mga standouts natin, like mentioned si Boo with the Numenon Blast, but also Carl sa kanyang Gusion play. And this is the reason kung ba't sinabi ko dun sa draft na mas gustong i-secure na Finesse Solid yung Alice at Gusion. Kasi comfortable talaga sila eh. I think Carl, he's a good Harley player nung previous game. Pero mas comfortable siya sa mobile hero and a very explosive kind of a hero like the Gusion. You know, this time si NCT yan, mapipita sila Numenon Blast na hindi na kinailangan kasi nakapatay na nga naman sila. And they were able to find Pakbet. This time nga lang, panalo si Pakbet sa duelo si Carl kasi natama ng Deadly Magic. This is the first Lord attempt mula sa Finesse Solid.
Pero may opportunity sila dito kanina eh. Since lahat sila tago. Pero ito yung Numenon Blast.
Ito na yun.
Ito yung Numenon Blast na tatlo yung tinamaan. I'm not sure if this is a graphics bug.
No, ito yung ano na clip niya last hit niya kay Jeff Q.
Ayun!
Huling dalawa. Talagang sa dulo eh. Dulo pa reyas.
Pinaka-unting lakad pa ng unting mount. Ano ka na,
taas ka na eh.
Ito yung Numenon Blast.
Okay, tatap. Oh,
diba?
natama. Visual bug lang.
Bug lang eh.
Which is actually pretty good kasi kahit pa hindi niya na-stun yung nasa harap niya mismo, yung nasa likod hindi maaporma, kaya almost mapatay nila si Cho. Kaya eventually, Finesse Solid pa rin yung nanalo sa laban na to. Kasi si Carl, freely hitting na rin, tsaka si Dale.
Oo, pati tinan mo kung gano'n na gusto nilang umalis sa ganung klaseng skirmish. At ito na naman yung kanina. Yung Hurricane Dance, Hurricane Dance ni
Solo eh, no? Pero okay lang kasi at this rate, yung Cho yung nawala at eto si Carl. Sabi niya, 1-1 tayo kanina ngayon, 2-1 na talaga. Lamang na talaga sa'yo, Kuya Zapnu.
At si Carl.
At nautakan nila, oh. Very well played mula sa Finesse Solid. Kita mo on fire sila eh.
Andun na yung init, tol. Kumbaga parang talagang hype na. Andun na yung adrenaline eh. Andun na yung adrenaline na kaya natin to, atin tong game na to, at they will prove themselves with the dub.
The signature dub. Carl, ang ating MVP. At shoutouts pala kay Kuya Carl at kay Kuya Dale na for whatever reason nasa kasi may Carl and Dale kami dito sa aming studio. Shoutouts sa kanila. But Carl, of course, 77k. 77,000 damage.
At
ganun kataas.
Mas tinaasam pa niya kanina si Zapnu, mamen. Kanina 69?
69, yeah. Almost 69, 68 something.
Wow.
At
Finesse Solid. Looking really good. Looking really finesse. At solid yung draft nila at yung execution against Execration. So, nice fight.
Can expect more from Finesse Solid for sure. Execration, you can never really take for granted what Execration did. Sobrang close pa yung laban. I think they performed really well as well. Kaya lang mas natalo nga sila ng Finesse Solid dito. I don't think that by any point, Execration is the weaker team, I think, against Finesse Solid. Ito lang, dalawang straight victories against Execration. Pinuprove lang ng Finesse Solid na kasama sila dun sa mga malalakas.
Kaya nila.
Kaya nila. Well, that has been the series between Execration and Finesse Solid. Marami pang ML action for sure after the break. So huwag kayong alis dahil magbabalik ang MPL Season 2 Road to the Nationals.
Minsathar increases his physical and magic defenses. Enemies within the field reduce movement speed and cannot use directional blink skills. The Royal Guards cannot move, but they'll attack enemies in the field first. This effect is a nightmare to those who heavily use blink skills. Try to use Minsathar first skill. Pull enemies back and use his skill to finish them off. Passive. Minsathar inspires the whole team. Whenever teammates slay enemy heroes, he obtains extra gold. Whenever Minsathar himself slays enemies, all the teammates obtain extra gold. With this passive, Ministar can perform more ganks with his teammates without the worry of his farming falling behind. We recommend these 3 sets of equipment items.
Min Sithar.
Ultimate will expose him to the enemies, so being more tanky is highly recommended. Endless Battle and Thunderbelt increase the damage of his first and second skills, as well as his survivability. In terms of emblems, we recommend the Fighter set, which consists of Bravery, Invasion, and Unbending Will. It focuses more on attack performance, which will also grant
Min Sithar.
the possibility of killing an enemy with combo. For his battle spells, we recommend Flicker. Not only does it increase Min Sithar's mobility, but also his flexibility in battle. Therefore, Flicker is practical for both attacking and withdrawing.
Min Sithar.
Used his ultimate and dashed into the enemies, for the effect that their blink skills are restricted in the area by
Min Sithar.
They had no way but running away. Tigreal dashed in and used his ultimate. He pulled all the enemies together. What a perfect combo. Enemies got wiped out. The victory was with
Min Sithar.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
I've been through countless wars. Look up to the sky.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Legendary! Double kill! Chase me! Legendary!
Glad to miss you. Another treatment.
Legendary! Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Legendary! You have slain an enemy! Double kill!
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Once upon a time, Maharpura was a rich and prosperous kingdom with great historical position. Minsitar was the prince of Maharpura. Young as he might be to serve in the forces, he was respected with his remarkable achievements and was called one of the 4 great generals of Maharpura. But heroes could never avoid falling for beauties. Minsitar met up with a beautiful girl on the lakeside of the palace, and soon later they fell in love with each other.
However, his father, the king, knew about it very quickly. Minsitar begged and begged, but still his father strongly stood against his love. Tense was the atmosphere when the king held the holy spear towards his son. Minsitar's father couldn't be more furious. Minsitar realized his decision could not be changed, and the consequence had already been beyond control. He was driven out of the palace.
Years flew by, and the king got serious disease with few days left. The palace was covered in sadness and panic. Rebel and unrest seized the chance, and the whole palace fell into chaos.
Foreign forces started their invasion upon hearing the death of the king. Poor Maharpura was under will of its enemies and soon became devastated.
A messenger managed to escape quietly and found Minsitar, the former prince. He told Minsitar that the king had long ago forgiven him, and now Maharpura was in great crisis. The prince should take the holy spear and save the kingdom and his people. Prince unhesitatingly took the holy spear and fought against the enemies. Finally, through countless wars, Minsitar wiped out all the invaders and rebelling enemies.
Maharpura was at peace again. Prince Minsitar was deeply loved by the people and ascended the throne. He became the next king of Maharpura.
Minsitar brought revolution and innovation to his kingdom. Soon later, Maharpura became a prosperous kingdom again.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Hero Spotlight. Today we will introduce to you a new hero.
Minsitar.
The courageous warrior
Minsitar
is the king of the Maharpura. With the holy spear inherited from his father, he could pull any enemy to himself at his will. What is the most fearsome aspect of this hero is that he can summon 4 royal guards to fight at his side. In a word, this hero is a fighter that could summon guards to fight alongside him and stop enemies from escaping using directional blink skills.